Hi there, I'm Mike, and this video is brought to you by this beer. It's from Booze Brothers, it's called Horse Blinder, and it's a sour. I've liked sours for quite some time, and I'm super glad that they're catching on because they're delicious. Anyways, hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is March's Geek Fuel. Before I hop into this month's Geek Fuel, I just wanted to say that I'm very sorry I haven't posted very many videos this month. It's been a very busy month. I haven't had a lot of time. I've had a lot of personal things come up at work and, you know, just in life in general. And I don't know, I just, I can't really put my finger on one thing, but I just, you know, I'm here, I'm back, I'm doing stuff. Let's just get it open, So we're gonna start first, as always, with the magazine. I don't know what to do with this. I don't make videos for a month and suddenly I just forget how to do everything. Let's see. On the cover of the magazine is Ready Player One. I have read the book. It's okay. And if you really like 80s references, you'll probably dig the book. I actually got tired of constant 80s references about halfway through the book. It looks like they're branching out into more than just 80s in the movie. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm basically just expecting to watch it and say, oh yeah, that thing. I know that thing. Let's talk about what's in this. Let's see, a Beetlejuice thing because there's a 30th anniversary. There's a VR thing. I'm just not showing you any of this because, you know, like, who cares? Get your own. Oh, this is the part where they do the holiday, you know, gift thing. I'll show you this real quick once I find one that I like. I guess I'm stupid if I look through all this and I don't just go with the first thing on the menu. There's a giant walking mech suit. It's a rental price on request. It's not an actual thing you can buy. It's just something you can rent. Other than that, there's really nothing super cool in here except for when you get to the last page and there's a particularly handsome fellow right here. I think that's number 3 that I've been in this magazine. I'm not saying that Geek Fuel loves me, but I do look good in their magazine. Next, the game. We're just gonna get the game sorted. This is called Forced Showdown. That sounds oddly rapey. Deck building mechanics power this challenging bullet hell adventure. Wow. Okay, so far, first sentence, I'm out. Deck building and bullet hell, I'm out, I'm gone. Not my favorite genres even a little bit, but I'll finish the description. Combine different characters with a customized deck of unblockable cards to boost you in a new way every battle. My whirlwind shoots fireballs? Battle hordes of brutal foes become a superstar in Caesar's ever-changing game show. So it sounds like a little bit of Mojo World flipped in with some Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess. You've activated a trap card, so I don't want this. As I mentioned earlier, go ahead and post that right here. You can have it if you want it. It's on Steam. It's available in all the normal Steam things according to the box. Next, in here, going right through, blowing through, got a shirt. It's a Spock shirt. Let's go ahead and try it on. 1, 2, 3. Whew, whew, whew. Oh man, this feels good. Is this? Can't see the back. It is. Dang. This is an extra large shirt. I remember when XXLs felt this big on me. It's soft. It's a good color. It's got Leonard Nimoy's face right on my man boobs. Nips right on his finger. Oh, kind of close. Not really. I wasn't looking down. I was looking at the camera. Close enough. I'll just wear this shirt and every time just think about how close Leonard Nimoy is to the nips. It's not weird. It's not weird unless you make it weird. Yeah, it says Spock in like retro letters, and then below that, you can't really read it because it's probably too far away. It says live long and prosper, which is how Leonard Nimoy famously ended every one of his tweets with LLAP. That's actually, I mean, that's not what it's known for. It's just a random fact. What is next? Just pulling things out of here. Next we have this X-Men. It's a little vinyl bobblehead from Mystery Minis. Is there a Funko? Of course Funko Mystery Minis. You know, every time I open one of these from whatever, it always makes me think of Glenn Webb with his blind bag bonanza. I miss him. I don't think a week has gone by without thinking about how much I miss good old Glenn Webb. Is that it? Is that all that's in here? Okay. I've got Bobblehead Professor X. He kind of looks like Saitama from One Punch Man, but he's in a gold floaty wheelchair, and it's Bobblehead. It was a random thing. If you wanted to see what you could have got on here, that's them. I think this 1 out of 12. Yeah, 1 out of 12. It's basically, they're all equal. You could get any 1 out of the 12. It's not like 1's out of 24 or 1. There's no chase variance in this, I guess, is my point that I'm getting at. The only one on here that I would not have really cared to get, White Witch, who I just never really been super interested in. You know, she has psychic powers and she turns her skin crystal. Let's just, who cares? But all the others, I think my favorite would have been Colossus, because I've always been kind of a Colossus guy. I like playing as him. Actually, I like playing as Nightcrawler. Is Nightcrawler on here? Nightcrawler is not on here. I like playing as Nightcrawler in that old X-Men arcade beat-em-up game. Colossus was my second, and I basically just never went for Wolverine because someone was always Wolverine first. So I just figured, I'll never get it. I might as well like other people instead, which is how I live my whole life, basically. Lily, if you're watching this, that's not true. Next is the pin. Now, I don't know if you noticed this last month, being the first kind of new month of the year that wasn't January. That's how February works. They had, different kind of pins, and that's how it's gonna go. They have now actual pins that are licensed instead of parodies. Now, I like the parodies. I thought the parodies were kind of fun. Like, it was something unique. It was something that it was their own. It used their own mascot, but it also was something I recognized. This is the X-Files, and everything on back here is the actual name. So instead of like Robo Mulder or Fox Robo or whatever, Fox Rover, that's what it would have been, Fox Rover. It's just Fox Mulder, who's the name. Now, looking at this is the I Want to Believe pin, which if you look at this, so for a second I thought that it was the ultra rare one, but no, it's the Richard Langley from The Lone Gunman. That's the rare one, ultra rare, and the Gray Alien, which is the other rare one. So I did not get a rare one. I misread the back. I was super excited for a second and I was hiding it because I was gonna freak out, but nope, I just got a normal pin. And that's completely okay. Not everything can come up in my case. But you know, if you got a Richard Langley, I'm a little jelly, just so you know. You can, if you're watching this and you got that, you can feel good knowing that I'm jealous of you. Lastly, and sort of, I don't know, leastly, there's a thing back here. This is a Ready Player One. It's a crystal key ring. You know, that's one of those things about doing these boxes is you get a lot of just like generics, like keychains and coasters, and like it sounds cool, but at the same time, it's like you only need so many keychains in your life, you know? This is a replica of the crystal key from Ready Player One. The problem with this is that people looking at it aren't going to be like, oh, the crystal key from Ready Player One. They'll be like, you have a fake key on your keychain? Why? I think. Anyway, maybe after the movie comes out, they're going to be like, oh man, that's from the movie. But maybe they're not. I don't know why they're looking that closely at my keys anyway. Back off, they're my keys. But there's also a thing back here where if I go, and I'm going to do this right here. geekfuel.com/RPO. I have typed it in. I've probably cut out the fact that I was typing it in because it sounds super interesting. I hit submit. Oops, we didn't recognize that code. Double check and try again. Okay, so let's try that again. Okay, this is try number 2. Let's see if I type this in properly. Access denied, but to get a second chance, test your luck at Joust. Well, I'm super good at Joust. Hold up, I'm gonna do that later. So no, I didn't win. I didn't win. I'm okay with that. I won the tickets last time, and I saw Black Panther. I liked it. It was really good. I guess it's time to do the breakdown. Let's see what I thought about this box overall. Let's see what I thought in the order in which I opened things up, starting with the game because I opened that up before anything else. I looked it up on Steam. It gets very positive reviews, and it does have a $20 value. So even though it's not my cup of tea, based on the description alone, and I can't take it back that I'm going to give it away because I already recorded it, and I'm not going to go back and record this again. I'm going to give it the half a point that it deserves for being a game that gets pretty good scores, even though it's not one I'm going to keep. I feel like that's pretty fair. It's hard to judge a game without really being able to play it. Anyways, next is a shirt. It's Spock. It's good. It fits well. Feels good. I like the color. 1 point. Next is the X-Men guy. The blind bags aren't my thing, but I feel like it's good. It's a good thing, and I like the character, even though he looks more like Saitama than Professor X. I don't know whose fault that is, but it's somebody's fault. I'll give it a 0.75. I feel like, you know, it's not worth the full point. It's worth most point. Most point. Next is the X-Files thing. I like X-Files. I actually probably would have preferred to get one of the characters than the poster. So I'm gonna give it a half a point. The pin used to be the thing that I loved most about Geek Fuel because it was always so unique and interesting. And now it's just like, it's kind of like every other pin, which kind of bums me out. If you're watching this Geek Fuel, I know you are, I still like you. It's just, I like the old ones a little better, weirdly enough. But I don't know if you got into legal trouble or something and you had to stop, which I totally understand. Last is the key thing. It's keychain for a movie. Didn't really care for the book. The movie looks like it's gonna be, okay, I guess. The Gundam is in it. That's cool. Iron Giant is in it. That's cool. It's just a keychain that looks like a key. Now you got a fake key on your keychain. What's even the point of that? You got real keys on your keychain. Why you gotta confuse things with a fake key on your keychain? That's where real keys go. 0.25 pity points, I guess. It's not bad enough to be like no points, but pity points is fine. So if I math this up correctly, this is a 3 out of 5, which isn't a terrible score for this box. It's above middling. It's not the worst. It's a little bit north side of mediocre, I guess. You know, I feel like you get your money's worth out of it. The Showdown game is worth 20 bucks by itself. I just bought that off Steam. That's most of the price of the box anyways. Like, you definitely get your money's worth out of it. I'm just talking about not necessarily was the box worth it. I'm talking about the quality of the stuff inside the box, which I try to be very honest about. And I hope that people watching these videos that do these boxes take it to heart. Like, I don't do it in a mean-spirited way for the most part. I just want to let you know exactly what I feel about the things that you decide to give us in a box, whether or not it's worth it. If I had won, if I had won the VR headset, that might have bumped up the score a little bit, but I got some flack for bumping up my score on the last one because I won those tickets. Not everyone did. But at the same time, I won the tickets. I gotta bump it up a little bit because of that. I mean, come on. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Let me know in the comments whether you agreed, disagreed, whatever. I like to read those. I like to respond when I can. There's a couple different ways. I keep knocking things over. There's a couple different ways that you can support my channel down in the downstairs area if you want to. Don't feel like you have to. It's fine. I mean, I'm gonna be here making these regardless. I also have a P.O. box if you ever got the inkling to send me something for some reason. I don't really know, but it's down there as well. You can do that if you want to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.